Well, good morning everyone, it's Paul here from All About Motorbikes. How you all doing? Look at this day. I mean, on the bike it's actually saying it's 11 degrees, but it feels so much warmer, and it's got to be. It's forecast to get up to 18 plus degrees today, and with it being Good Friday, what better than I'm off work, well, the wife's at work, the kids are at the grandma's. Why not treat myself to a nice ride out? And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm off on my way over to Scarborough, and fortunately enough I know another person that's off the way over to Scarborough, and that's Graham Calvert, my friend. So with that in mind, I'm taking him a couple of little bits over that he'd previously left at my place, and also the bit that Derek Brown left for me to give to him. So as Graham calls this, it's loft houses, but it's not, it's called Loftus. I'm trying to adhere to the speed limits as much as I can today, because with it being a Good Friday, you damn well know that there's going to be the law enforcement out there trying to earn a few pennies from us bikers and cars. There's no wind at all hardly today, well, not here anyway, and I've donned me leather, which is my summer leather, and I'm already feeling warm and sticky, so I know it's warm. I must admit, I always inevitably come this way because there's so much more to see for me. I love coming around these old villages and things like that, and my friend Paul Stonehouse did a 5-minute Friday video today, you know, on a new modern artwork that's right next to the transporter bridge. It's called Where's Me Dad? You know, by a well-known local artist, and I have to say I was so interested in that. I love stuff like that, and it has to be one of my favourite videos. So it was well done, that, Paul, well done, well put together as well, absolutely brilliant. My previous video that I did to this was a little bit of a history thing on 5 things around your local area. Now if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's quite interesting if you like history and stuff like that. I'll leave a link to it at the end of the video. And I set up a challenge for people to actually give it a go, to find 5 things, or not necessarily 5 things, but 1 to 5 things, you know, and do something about it. It's an interesting idea to make a vlog. It's fascinating what's around us, what surrounds us, and it seems to be forgotten by a lot of people. I love this coastline. 38 days to go, people, till Scotland. It's come round so blooming quick. In 38 days me and Graham will be setting off. I cannot wait. Can anyone guess where we're coming into? Come on, leave your answers at the bottom. You've seen this on my videos many a time. Oh, there you are, see? And we're slowing down to 30. There we go. No point rushing through this place. So yes, we're meeting Graham at our favourite coffee stop, but you may call me a cheapskate this time. I am taking my own coffee and stove because I'm going to make my own coffee. Got my camera in the back, so if the weather sort of clears up, I'll be taking a few pics. 10 in the morning. Sun's quite high in the sky. It's going to burn all this off eventually. I love this road, how it twists round and snakes. It's a bit like a roller coaster, this. Beautiful. You've got to watch out for junctions and stuff, people crossing over, and they do. I saw an interesting thing on the forum for Pan-Europeans, and the bloke said, is it normal for them to sort of whistle, a whiny whistle? And the perfect answer came up, yes, you are riding a turbine. And it's pretty much exactly like that. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get past this bus. We certainly don't want to be following that, do we? Yes, the engines do whistle like a turbine. I mean, they have awesome power. I feel so relaxed today. It's unbelievable. I don't know what it is. It may be the fact that I've got 4 days away from work. I just feel relaxed. I'm riding with the visor up, but my sun visor down because it's too warm. Even though it says it's only 12 degrees, it feels warmer. It really does. Doesn't that spoil your view, folks, eh? There's nothing worse than being stuck behind one of them. And thankfully, I don't have to be for much longer. Yay! And here we are in Lythe. It hasn't took us long at all to get here. I could live in a place like this. I really, really could. Local people, local boozer, local shops. Brilliant. What more could you want, eh? Railway station there. Station house it's called now, I think. The station, yeah. Oh, someone said they're coming soon. Oh, isn't this beautiful, eh? Isn't this what it's all about? Wow. Look at this, folks, eh? How beautiful is this? I expected it to be a little bit more busy. Probably will do, give it time. Oh, these are days I've longed for. Absolutely longed for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Whitby itself, through Whitby, over the swing bridge and come out the other side and head over towards Scarborough. That's the plan. I was watching one of Graham's vlogs the other day and he said the one thing he misses on his bike, i.e. Tetley, is a gear indicator. Now I used to have one on the gaffer, so I was used to having one, but I haven't got one on this. And I don't miss it per se, I really don't. It's nice to know that you're in the right gear and things like that, because I do have a tendency to, even though when I'm in top gear, see if I'm in top gear, and it's just like a little confirmation that I am there. But no, I don't actually miss the gear indicator as such, I really don't. So normally when I come here I turn left here and I go around to the whalebones, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to go straight on and carry straight on down into Whitby town itself. Normally when people head over to Scarborough they tend not to bother coming into it because it's a very busy, and I mean a very busy town, and I expect it's going to be really busy today at some point. Oh, I wonder why there's an abundance of churches in this town. There's 1, 2, 3 in immediate proximity to each other. It's unbelievable. And I don't know why there's loads of churches in this town. It is starting to get busy here. Well, this is an old swing bridge. So I hasten to think it's going to be manic in this town today. Made much better by travelling on a motorbike, I must admit. But still, there's only so much you can do. So we're off now to Scarborough. We're leaving this store. It's pan-European there. A black pan-European. Do you know, I would never have given these a second thought. That's a strange thing, isn't it, when you're younger? You wouldn't have given them a second thought. But then you get older and you sort of and look at touring and things like that, and you think, well, I wouldn't mind doing that, but touring on a sports bike isn't really ideal, is it? A sports tourer is definitely what you need, but a purpose-built touring machine, such as this, is a fantastic way of enjoying motorbiking into later life. So onwards out to Whitby we're going to head over now towards Scarborough. It's past now, so we're looking about we're looking about 11 o'clock arrival time in Scarborough. Oh God, this is alive. Look at that, the old railway station. Still got carriages in there. Brilliant. Oh, this is lovely. And this machine is so capable of doing, I mean, talk about get your knee down. You can easily get your knee down on this machine. It's absolutely brilliant. Not that I have any desire to, but you could. And you've got the vastness. I mean, there's the mine over there. There's a new, you won't be able to see, but I can see a mine over there that's getting built. And it's going to be like a sort of similar to the potash mine at Dalby. And they're building a tunnel from that place there, 27 miles all the way to Teesport. And that's because they want to transport all their goods that they take out of that mine over to Teesport underground on a rail system. Absolutely brilliant. The broke ground now, the actual machine that's going to be boring is actually at Teesport, and they're starting there and working the way all the way back over to the mine that's over here. Bit of information there for you folks. The North Yorkshire Moors in all its splendour, eh? It's a shame it's a bit murky still. That sun will burn all this off and it will get better. I made the right choice with putting this jacket on. I think if I put my textile jacket on, I'd have been roasting. Now I've kept my textile trousers on, which I think's a good combination. It doesn't look out of place, it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I think this could be what I'll be using when I travel up to Scotland. I'm not 100% certain yet, although I will be taking my textile jacket, as you never know, do you? It's always best to have a spare set, just in case you get absolutely saturated, caught out in a rain shower. You can always put a nice dry jacket on, some dry clothes and stuff like that. So that's what I do intend to take. So we're going to go the back way. Normally you could go straight on. I think the most popular route is the way I'm going to take you into Scarborough itself. And it's not too far down near the turn off. My neighbour said to me, he said, your bike, he said, it is now quieter compared to the other one, isn't it? I says, yes, it blooming is. And he said, does that bother you? I said, no. I said, I like it quiet. Now I actually do. I don't want it roaring and loud, and nothing against people that do. Oh. I've got absolutely nothing against people that like it roaring. So we're going to go left here at this roundabout, and probably most people are, yes. This blooming Land Rover is, shame. Can't get past this bugger. It's a pain in the rear end. And this is my way into Scarborough. Much more nicer way. I'm thinking about getting some of those jeans, Kevlar jeans. I'm fancying them, I must admit, I really am. I've seen a few people wear them, such as Hepcap Ali, he wears them. A Spicy 110, he wears them. That bloke up ahead's wearing them. Scarborough folks, North Bay. As you can see, already loads of people here. Police on the front there. Seems like we've beat Mr. Calvert here today as well. How's this for a Good Friday? It feels so warm as well. Right folks, I'm going to turn the camera for a little bit. We've just had an absolute brilliant couple of cups of coffee here. Graham's up there, and we're going to push on, and we're going to actually have a little ride through Dalby Forest, which wasn't planned, but that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be following Graham. And there he goes, my good buddy. And we're off. What a glorious day. It's 15 degrees. Absolutely lovely. So yes, what we're going to do is head through to Scarborough and then on to Dalby Forest. It's only 12:30. I don't have to be back till 4. I'm laughing. Couple of hours out. Oh dear me. Oh dear me, I do apologise for that. I've just swallowed a bloody fly. That's the only downside to having your helmet up. The advisor should have said. Oh dear. I've just swallowed a bloody fly. Yes, 38 days now till me and that fella there in front are going to Scotland. So we're heading through Dalby Forest, which is another one of my favourite places to go. And it's the beauty about going into Dalby Forest is, with a motorbike should I say, is that it's free. You don't have to pay to enter Dalby Forest with a motorbike, hence why it's even better to get yourself out there on a motorbike. I wouldn't have known how to get to this point though. Graham without you, buddy. I'd have been lost, mate. But look at these views, eh? I would not have known how to get to you from where we came from. But this is beautiful. What a day. Look at that view there, lads and lasses. Wow. And this is Hackness. Hackness. Look at this. And as the song says, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. What a beautiful place. Look at this cottage here, eh? Absolutely gorgeous, that. Wouldn't you love to live there? Absolutely. It's nice to come around here because you can see all the trees are now starting to bud and come back to life as well. They're getting that green tinge about them. And the other colours as well. Yes, I've only ever come this way on. I've never actually gone this way into Dalby. So it's a nice way to go. The edge has still kept its leaves as well from the autumn time, which is unusual. I don't know, I love this little waterway that's travelling through here. Oh, this is what I call beautiful. Look at that hotel there. What an extraordinary place. It pays to come back this way. Look at that for the view, folks. Forests as well. Instead of open land, forests. This is Dalby Forest, all this. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it, eh? Oh. For me, this makes you feel alive. It makes me definitely feel alive. On a motorbike, visor open, sun beaming down on you, 17 degrees at the moment, 18 degrees, sorry. It makes me feel alive, riding through some of the most beautiful parts of North Yorkshire. Absolutely gorgeous here. A little chapel there, unbelievable. It just makes life so much more pleasurable. Makes you feel like you've done something with your life. I am so proud to be a Yorkshireman living in this part of the United Kingdom, North Yorkshire. It has so much to offer, so much versatility, so much different landscapes all around us here. You go from barren moorlands to mass forests, and again it's a working forest as well. But from rolling hills, 19 degrees we're at now. The temperature is slowly getting warmer and warmer. Could you live out here, folks? I know I certainly could. Say £9 a car now, so you'd be paying £9 to get through here, but there is a range of activities and places to go. It's definitely worth coming here. I'm looking when I get home as well. I'm going to go home, put the bike away, get myself sorted out and changed, and then me and the wife are going to the pub for a couple of hours to get something to eat. Even better. What more can you ask for? Probably sit in the beer garden with a beer. There's one thing you don't want to be doing when you're coming down this way as well, because there's lots of kids and lots of families out here. You don't want to be what I would call terracing through here. I don't like to swear, but that's what some people do, and there's no point rushing through a place like this because you give yourself and bikers a bad name. So it's a nice steady ride through Dalby, because you've got places like this where you've got vans coming, bikes, kids on bikes. Imagine terracing through here. No, not good, is it, eh? I've thoroughly enjoyed myself again today. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyed myself. Graham must be getting a bit of cramp in his hand. Look at this. Look at that down there. Isn't that beautiful, eh? Have a picnic down there with your family. Oh, big lake. Or pond, whatever you want to call it. It's not very deep. But it's lovely all the same, right in the middle of a forest. Little ducks, wading birds. Brilliant. Yes, Graham will be glad when we get down to his place and do his bearing, his front bearings playing up. When I was doing it, I was doing something to his bike at my place, and he mentioned it, and I did a check and found out that his bearings loose. Well, bearings knackered really. So he's ordered a bearing, and I will be changing that when I get down, unless Harry's already made a start, which is fine by me. But bearings aren't the hardest things to change. If you're mechanically minded, that is. If you like doing stuff yourself and not paying hefty garage prices, then they're not too bad to do. I would say that this part of Dalby is probably the busiest. But to our left here we have climbing ropes in the trees and everything. Zip wires, look how busy it is round here. £1 in the afternoon, 20 degrees. I'm over riding in Dalby Forest on a Good Friday. Absolutely spectacular scenery, spectacular company, and you guys as well. You're all spectacular company. I'm thanking you very much for coming along with us. And as I keep saying to you, and you're probably going to get bored of it now, there's 38 days to go to Scotland, and I am so excited. Cannot wait. Can't come quick enough. It's going to be some of the best travelling I've done ever, and I mean that, ever. I think the furthest I've done on a motorbike is that summer solstice ride with Paul Stonehouse. And that was a fantastic journey. That was on the Gaffer, the Suzuki GSXF 750. And that, I've got to say, they are an extremely comfortable bike to ride. I'll be saying ta-ra to Graham very shortly. And we're coming out of Dalby Forest now. We're going to pull up here. I'm going to say ta-ra to me good bud. get to the end, I'll go right, yeah, and you go left. Okay. It's been a bloody pleasure again. I saw, yeah. 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 Easy enough turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna, when we get there, you'll turn left, I'll turn right. Now I'm gonna have a nice steady slow ride back and just enjoy it. He's off, bless him, and I'll see him next Saturday actually. So what's happening when we get to the end of this road, he's going to turn left and I'm going to turn right, and I'm going to make my way back home. If we go left here, it takes you down to Thornley Dale, and if we go right, it's 21 degrees now, and if we go right it takes me back to the whole of Orkham way. The whole of Orkham is a natural phenomenon. It's quite a popular place around this part of North Yorkshire too. There's a car park to the right of it as we're going up here, and it's always full. And we're coming up to it very shortly. It's just up here. Hey?
Are you heading to Whitby?
No.
Alright, I feel I might be shutting the road down there, that's all.
Oh, why?
There's been a bad bike accident.
Oh, you're joking.
Probably about 3 miles further on, it don't look good.
Really?
Close road to Scarborough.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, that's never good, is it?
No, it's not good. It's only just happened and it's obviously bedlam down.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy, anyway. So we're going to try and make our way home this way, but it's not looking good. If what that gentleman said was true, that there's been a nasty accident, and I've no reason not to doubt, not to believe him. But then, so there's definitely something going on, because I've been flashed now. Poor fella, oh dear, bless him. I pray to the gods that that man's okay. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see at all. Oh, he's in a bit of a mess. So he's come a right cropper. Yes, it's never good when something like that happens, bless him. That's not what you want to see. So I do wish him well, and his family. Hopefully he's okay, but we'll see, eh? Yes, it certainly puts a dampener on your day, that, when you see all that kind of carry on. You certainly don't want to see a fellow biker down, but unfortunately it happens. Well folks, on that somber note, I'll wish you all the best and say to you, bye for now folks, bye.